right, and we are about to go live right now.
Hi, Facebook. For those who have questions about K-1 visa, green card, 10-year green card, feel free to leave a message and we will answer it with our live.
Hey guys, this is Bruce.
And this is me, Yuri.
And we're doing another one of our weekly episodes where we have open topics on K-1 visa, green cards, adjustment of status, and your ongoing process. We talk to people directly about what they're going through with this K-1 visa process. We, by the way, are not lawyers. We're not authorized consultants. So take everything we say with a grain of salt. Remember, we're just facilitating the conversation so that we can help one another get through this process. And we're going to focus entirely on the visa process, K-1, spousal, things like that. We've got Facebook over here. And on Facebook, we've got Zaram Marini. How you doing? We've got 10 people on Facebook. We've got 11 people on YouTube. We've got technical. We've got Prince Harris. We've got TJ Brooklyn says what's up. And we'll have another topic another time, guys. So let's try to keep it to just K-1 visa, green card stuff, because we're going to try to stay as on topic as possible. So let's get into it. Are there any questions from anyone on your K-1 visa process? Anybody having success? We can tell you a little bit about our process so far. Yuri's actually going through to get her 10-year green card. She's waiting on that. I think they actually extended your 2-year green card, right? Mm-hmm. They sent us a letter. We submitted the removal of conditions, which is I-751. And then they sent her, rather than sending her the 10-year green card, they sent her an extension on the card. So that's where we're at right now. That's where Yuri's at. Also, we're gonna have to go to renew Yuri's passport, and next month we have to fly all the way to San Francisco. If you have any questions about that, by the way, we know a little bit about that. As far as if you're a Filipino and you need to renew your passport, or you need to, and you're in the United States and you need to renew your passport, or you need to, what else, other thing was there? Report of marriage?
Report of marriage.
Yeah.
Report of dissolution of marriage.
Right.
Passport, what else? Report of birth. Like
Yeah.
stuff that are, for overseas Filipinos.
Right. So if you have any questions about that stuff, then you can also ask us about that. Okay, it looks like we have one question from Crypto News Television, who says, hi, Yuri and Bruce. Thank you so much for your videos. Quick question. How long is the EAD process taking? I have been waiting for 3.5 months. It depends on the state is what I'll add to that.
Did you already do the biometrics? Because normally they will send you a letter within 1 to 3 months to get that done. So once they send you the letter to go to the appointment of the nearest CIS, then they will send the EAD card within 1 week after your biometrics.
Yeah, and again, it's really dependent on each state, because here in the state of Colorado, it took Yuri about 3 months to get the EAD card.
Here it took.
It would have taken 2 months, but we were late. Yeah.
Yeah, so we submitted. After 1 month, I received a letter, but we didn't check the mailbox for 10 days.
We had to reschedule it, and so ultimately the EAD card took how many months? 4, right? 3 or 4, something like
3
that.
months.
3 months. But after you get the EAD card, you can then go get a job legally and everything. So
yeah.
And
And Facebook, Marisol C. Ryder. Hello, lovely couples.
Hey.
Hi, sis. How are you?
Thanks for the thumbs up. Let's see if we have another question here. We've got Maria Barnes. Hey, how you doing? Good evening. Watching from Hong Kong. Wow.
Hi, June.
How you doing?
June C. Spare.
Ni hao, Maria Barnes. Is that how you say it? Denny Gordon says, do any of your guys look for look on visa journey, it is country or region specific? Do any of you guys? Yeah, visa journey is hands down the best resource online. It has regional. Just go ahead and search the forum. It has regional. It has based by country. Anything you want, just go ahead and search that site. It's a really good site. We have no affiliation with Visa Journey, so, but we can say that we used it and it's a pretty damn good site. So Maria Barnes says,
so you can actually bring people in camera.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
I know I've never done that before.
Hi sis, ¿cómo está?
Hey, June C. Spear, how you doing, man? Let's see, who else we have here?
One of our admins in Visa Approve.
Yeah, and thank you to all of our admins at Visa Approve. Appreciate you guys helping everybody out.
Thank you so much.
Being a part of the community.
Yeah, for helping.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do something to give something back to you guys. Just hang in there.
Yeah, right now we're almost done with the K-1 Visa book, so we're gonna let June and other admins, and give you the link of affiliate so that you can also make
on a book and a course that we're going to sell.
You can also recommend it to others and make
then
money
you'll make a portion on that. Yeah. Let's see. I says, hello, Bruce and Yuri. How you doing? This is a perfect opportunity if you want to ask questions to us. And really, you're not really asking the question to us. Remember, this is a whole community of which we have thousands of people who follow this stuff, that watch this, that can answer your question, and they can tell you what they went through. And that's extremely helpful in this process. Because everybody's situation is a little bit different.
Danny Gordon said, I had success about 17 years ago.
Wow, 17 years ago. That's great. Danny Gordon says, when I did my K-1, it cost $200 about 18 years ago. Yeah, it costs a little bit more than that, Danny.
Now it has doubled. I mean, more than doubled.
Doubled? It cost me $4,000 to get through that whole process. Well, if you include the green card process, if you exclude that, it costs only about $2.5 for everything. So anyway, we got another question.
I was wondering how long it was taking for other couples for the K-1 visa. Did you answer that, baby? Crypto news. For the K-1 visa now, the average timeline is, I would say 6 to 8 months.
It's taking a long time.
That's how much it's taking now.
And it seems to be what's taking a long time is the NOA2, the approval or denial. It seems to be the thing that's taking the longest time right now. So, I don't know. Let me see what else we got here. I want to take just a brief opportunity to thank all the people here. You see on this little ticker tape here that's moving by. These guys have been donating to us and helping us out to continue to create content. Anytime we stop, they say, hey, get up and keep making content. Here's some money.
So yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thanks we appreciate to everybody. So all those names that you see are people who follow us on YouTube. They're Patreons. They're people who basically want to give back to us, and we really appreciate you guys. And we're gonna try to always do something special for you guys because we really see you. Let me see what else we have here. Other questions. Oh, we got some here on Facebook.
There's a good question in here in Facebook by Jared Love
Lovecraft?
Crab legs.
Gerald loves crab leg Jones.
Okay. I'm in the process of getting a divorce. Is there anything I can start doing with a K-1 visa process? Or do I have to wait until I get my divorce decree? Well, you can start filling out your I-129F, but you have to put the date of your divorce, right? Yeah,
so things that you can do now is start gathering all the stuff you need. There's going to be a few documents that you need, like you need your birth certificate. You're going to need you need your birth certificate. You're gonna need I'm drawing a blank right now. What stuff you need? You need a passport style photo. You can fill out some of the I-129F, but dates, you probably want to leave the dates blank because the date that you sign it has to be after your divorce. Otherwise, denied, and you wasted your money. So don't don't put the date of your signature. You know what I mean? Like the date of your signature should be after the date of your divorce decree.
Yeah, true.
But
it's a long form, so you can start filling out the I-129F form while you're waiting.
Other things that you can do is you can gather evidence that you met your fiance in person. Gather pictures together, like at least 3 or 4. You want to send them. You can,
or more if you want.
Or more, yeah. You can do what's called a declaration of how we met. That's just like basically it's like you writing out or typing out a letter saying we met at this place at this time, right? But like again, what you want to do is watch out for the dates because you don't want to have conflicting dates with your divorce decree. Oh, looks like we got a donation from Lena's World. Thank you, Lena's World. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Lena's World.
See what I mean? They're cracking that whip like, keep making that content.
Like, what's the name of the thing that they use in the horse? So the horse
a whip. They're like, get your... Come on, keep making that
Lena's
content.
World, we look forward to seeing you if Lena arrives in the US, and then if you guys want to meet up here in Colorado, please let us know, and we're excited.
And a quick shout out to Lena's World. If you guys didn't know, Lena's World does vlogs about the Dominican Republic. His wife, future wife from the Dominican Republic, is coming here to the United States, so check him out. He's on YouTube. We got another donation here from another American who is marrying love of his life from Dominican Republic as well. Thank you for that donation, Morris Del Caribe. Really appreciate you.
He also has a YouTube channel. You can check it out.
Okay, let's keep going here. Let's see if there's any other questions. Let's see here. Did you already answer that one? Or read that one? Let's go up a little bit. We're kind of reading the Facebook.
Sophia, God bless, guys. Thank you for the help. You're welcome, sis. We wish you the best in your relationship. Alfredo, thank you, sir, ma'am, for the info. It helps a lot. You're welcome.
And one last one
Charles
from Facebook
Cooper.
before we dive into...
Hi, Bruce and Yuri. What do I do about health insurance for my fiance?
Good question.
Until she gets her temporary green card.
Good question.
Our NOA one was March 19, so we are just beginning the process. But I want to be ready. My fiance is coming from Basi summer. With the health insurance, so the very first thing that she needs after arriving to the United States is getting the social security number.
After you get married.
SSN. Yeah, you can get it after or before getting married. But it's gotta be done like after 14 days of arrival to the United States. And then once you get the SSN, as I remember, that's the only thing that my husband needed. I mean, that was the thing that they needed from me, is the social security number. And
so we can really answer this question because Yuri and I went through this, and I was worried about that as well. So we did first, as I was a contractor, and I actually didn't have corporate insurance, so we had to have independent insurance. And luckily, they took Yuri on when she was married to me. They asked for a social security number, but I think you can even do it without social security number. Don't quote me on that, but I think you can even do it without social security. But I signed her up under my insurance. Now, only thing is the premium, what do you call it? That the amount goes up that you pay a month, premium, whatever it's called. The deductible, the premium and the deductible goes up. So that was that. And then also I became an employee, and then I was able to sign Yuri up under me as my spouse. So that's how it'll work once you get to that point.
You can maybe ask the insurance company first before once she arrives here, and see.
Obviously,
what they
you can't do anything now, but once she arrives,
once she's here in the U.S.
Okay, we got a couple questions here on YouTube.
Bruce, I said this is important.
Okay.
Bruce, I have Bruce.
Wait. Did I skip one here? Wait, before
I say Bruce. Bruce.
Wait. Okay, how about this one? Metroid Dad, hey, how you doing?
Nagpasabot ako nga hello. That's too long. Just say hello.
What does that mean? What's the exact translation?
Like, I'm trying to say hello.
It said I'm trying to say hello?
Yeah, it's Cebuano. That's funny. Too long, Metro Dad.
That's really
just say
funny.
Hello.
It's super funny. Okay, let's see. We got Marquise the Great. Marquise the Great says, "Have you ever did a show about how to pack bags? I'm leaving for the Philippines soon, and I'm concerned about my meds and my vitamins." We kind of did something. Yuri did one.
We did balikbayan, but
not balikbayan, baby. Like to pack.
Not to pack your bag.
Not really.
We didn't.
Not really. Not a comprehensive.
With the meds, you just put it in your carry.
Yeah,
in your what's the name of that chicken bags? But if it's like prescriptions,
I would, honestly, I would take it with you. Put it in your carry-on, and then when they ask about it, they'll ask about it when you go into the port of entry. They'll ask you, like, do you have any medication or something like that. They ask you, just say, here it is right here. Here's my prescription. They really did ask me that more than once. Like, when I went into Japan, they asked me that. And then when I went into Philippines, they asked me that one time. So one time each. So they do ask that. But if it's legit, it's fine. Everything's be fine. As far as what else to bring to the Philippines, that's a topic of a different conversation. So we're going to kind of keep it to K-1. Let me see here. Danny Gordon says, I have helped several people with the K-1, and I know there's more now. Yeah, it's a lot more. Let me see. Let's see. I says, Bruce, I am under 221G. The consular asked me 2007 romantic proof of relationship, but we can't send it anymore because we can't retrieve the Yahoo Messenger anymore. 2007 romantic proof of relationship. That's weird. They want something from back in...
That means you've been together for 10 years? And
they want something from back in 2007, II? Is that what you mean? Do you have any other messages or anything from 2007?
Maybe like a love letter. Has a date on it.
I mean, another thing is that you can try is if you sent
emails.
If you sent emails on his side, see if he has it in his inbox. If he still has his account, right? So because the record is on both sides. It's on your side, and even if yours is shut down, you can go on his side and check that. But then you said Messenger. But see, I thought Messenger actually records it in your Yahoo email. Check it.
No, it's not.
You might want to check it.
Yahoo Messenger is a totally separate thing. Doesn't record on your email, baby.
So they're specifically
not
asking
like
for 2007 romantic proof of relation. I've never heard of that. But we can't send any. Do you have anything from 2007 where you
maybe letter?
Yeah, letters, emails. Check your email. I'm sure you sent them an email, right? And you can go all the way back to that time. That's what I would do.
That's pretty complicated.
That's kind of strange that they would ask.
That's 10 years ago. So how would you?
Yeah, 10. That's a long time on the internet.
I mean, I think if I'm in relationship.
I mean, I have accounts that I don't have anymore from that long ago. So that's weird.
That's hard to trace.
Look at your
back on 10 years ago.
Anyway, that's what I would do. Look at your email, like your oldest email account. Look in there, and see if you have any messages going back and forth where you guys are talking to each other.
Yeah. Maybe. What else? What other forms of conversation did you have?
She said, way back in 2007, we didn't use email. We used Yahoo Messenger. 2007, we didn't meet in person yet. Then why would they want messages from 2007? That's so weird. Because it's supposed to be within a 2... Wait, what kind of K-1 what kind of visa are you doing? Is it a K3 visa or something?
What kind of visa?
Are you already married? Because that doesn't make any sense for a K-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny M says, My I-129F accepted 3 weeks ago says on the USCIS account 5 to 7 months for processing. Yeah, it takes a while. 5 to 7 months just to process. Yeah, that's one part of the process.
Just to process.
Teresa Garcia says, "Hi, Yuri and Bruce. Good evening. I have a question for you, sis. I have a biometric this coming May 4th, 2018, for my I-751. Did they interview you at that time, or only fingerprints?"
I don't have my interview yet for the I-751, but when we had our interview for the 2-year green card, the immigration officer told us that the option of 10-year green card is if your filing is extremely thorough, then they just send you the the green card and not have an interview. But the biometrics is a separate thing, because that's the card, the photograph of you that's gonna be placed in your ID and your fingerprints. So what does the letter say? Because normally it's specified there if it's an interview or just a biometrics.
Okay, I says K-1, Bruce. Okay, is that I? Yes, I. Okay, so now my question is, did you give them any kind of chat messages? Any kind of chat messages from current times? That's my next question.
That's what matters. Because
what matters is that you met within 2-year period and you have a relationship, an ongoing relationship. That's what they have to prove. So maybe she just didn't have the chat messages. So that's my question to you. Because if that's the case, then just provide them with chat messages that go back as far as you can possibly go.
Yeah, okay, I mean, if that would have happened to me, I had a 10-year relationship, then I would say, sir, based on the K-1 visa law, you have to have met within 2 years period. So that's really what matters in that application.
One step at a time. Let's just see if she maybe she didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our question.
You need to have chat proof.
She says after what? No,
having your petition presented right in the ABCO binders.
Okay.
And with a table of contents, making it easy for the U.S. government to look through, helps keep your documents orderly and clean. Yeah.
Which one did you just read?
Having your petition presented right in ABC binders. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we did.
With the annulment process slow, will the annulment process slow the K-1 down for my fiance? No, but you gotta be already annulled or divorced before you submit your K-1.
Yes, looks like we got another donation from Juan 2.
Thank you, Juan 2.
Thank you, Juan 2, for that $5. Appreciate that. Got to put you on the ticker tape here. Going by. Got to put you there. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. Big appreciation there. We got a lot more questions. Oh, he says.
I would also advise
Juan 2 says employer not keen to ethics and provide employer verification letter. I intend sending most recent W-2
tax return to pay stubs for that's about enough. That's enough. That's more than enough.
Yeah. If they're only thing 1 2 that I would do is if they have any other things that they want, and I'm assuming you're submitting this as a part of evidence of affidavit of support. Yeah, affidavit of support is what's called. I-134 is when they need that. Your fiance is going to need that. So, is that the case? Or, because you don't have to send that with I-129F. You have to send it with I-134 to your foreign fiance.
For your fiance's interview.
Right. But here's the thing. In the Philippines, they asked for something else. They wanted W-2. They wanted evidence that I had a job, which means employee verification like you had to do. And they also asked for like a bank statement, right? There was one other thing they asked for that wasn't like normal. So that's my thoughts on it is when your foreign fiance gets that letter it'll tell you exactly what they need. So check that thing out.
Yeah, those things you mentioned are gonna be for the interview of your foreign fiance.
Right. Where we at here?
Okay,
we're still way up here. This is the bottom, baby.
Okay, that's the last one you answered.
Okay. Way back in 2007. K-1 Bruce.
What did this person say, Bruce?
My
my favorite black and brown couple, Bruce.
Thanks.
Thank you, Niso.
Let's see. Teresa Garcia, is that where we're at? Or do we skip one? Does anyone know the typical processing time? So Lovely Lockful says, does anyone know the typical processing time? For a K-1, it's been taking anywhere from 6 months to 8 months. It's taking a lot longer now. Actually, more like 8 to 9 months, to be honest with you. We don't know why it's taking so long, but that's now the typical time. And can you guys back me up on that? For you guys who've just gone through this process, what's your time frame? We did this in 2014. Our time frame was like 4 months, but now it's increased quite a bit. Let's see here. Just going through. I says way back in 2007 we didn't. Okay, I think I already read that one, didn't I? Let's see. Kenny M says, after I-129F is approved, what is the timeline for the next step? After it's approved, what you want to do is contact the National Visa Center. You contact the National Visa Center, and you should get a letter from them. You, the petitioner, U.S. petitioner, should get a letter from the National Visa Center, which is under the Department of State, and it'll tell you what to do next. And what it's going to tell you is that your foreign fiancé is going to receive mail from the U.S. Embassy that the package is sent to. So it's going to be sent from USCIS to the National Visa Center. You're going to call, the U.S. petitioner is going to call National Visa Center to get the case number, right? Mm-hmm. That process, where it's at the National Visa Center, takes about 10 days to 30 days. It's pretty quick. Then National Visa Center sends it over to the U.S. Embassy that you guys put on the form.
Did you say hi to HT?
Oh no, HT, how you doing? HT is our moderator.
Thank you, HT,
so don't
for coming to the live.
Don't get out of line or he'll kick you out.
We're gonna see you on Tuesday in our normal lives. We miss you guys. We miss you all people who always join our Tuesday and Thursday live. We're not gonna eliminate that.
Crypto News Television says, last question, Yuri and Bruce. Did you ever use advanced parole or heard from other couples if it was okay?
Yes, we did. We went to Mexico, and that's the thing that I use. The advanced parole.
It's like a little red card.
Combo employment card. Is that
it's like a little red card that has your face on it and
that
stuff.
During travel.
Yep. So yes, we did use it, and we know other people.
HT said, "Take care, guys. You all be safe. Thank you, HT.
Thanks, HT.
We'll text you later."
I says, I have bought a bunch of proof. I brought a bunch of proof of my interview from 2008 to present. But the consular didn't ask me anything. The consul, he didn't ask anything except 2007 What? That is weird. You presented, and she's on a K-1. This is really weird. She's on a K-1, guys. Listen to this. So we have who's from the Philippines, who brought in messages. Did you bring in messages? Like chat messages and emails from 2008? And they're asking for something from 2007?
That is so ridiculous.
That is crazy. I wonder why they would do that. That's really kind of odd. I never heard of that before. That's really strange. So you brought chat messages from 2008, and they want it from 2007, and they gave you a 221G
proof
for
of my
that.
interview. Did you apply for a U.S. visa from the past?
Proof of my interview, because you should. So I want to be very clear. You have to bring chat messages between you and your fiance.
That shows dates.
That shows dates and when you guys talked. That's what you have to show. Literally, like You know what? I'm gonna show you an example of what we have. It's not on here, is it? Let me see. It might be. We got a comprehensive book here that breaks down every single step, and I'm going to see if I can find an example.
You just got a sneak peek of the book.
You're getting a sneak peek because you guys are special. It has everything in one place.
Somebody just came in saying, Carlos, was it Carlos Corella or Correa? What is this video? I don't know how I came here.
What?
This is my name is Yuri and this is my husband Bruce. We are doing a K-1 visa, fiance to USA, and green card, live every Sunday at 6 p.m. And disclaimer, we're not lawyers.
Yep,
we're just a couple who has who's going through the process and did a K-1 visa and is going through the K-1 visa process, the green card application, 10-year green card.
So let me show you here, what exactly what I'm talking about here. I gotta switch screens here. Let me see.
So that's our this is our live every Sunday to help people who wants to bring foreign fiancés to the United States. Carlos.
Yeah. So what you're seeing here, is an example of the exact messages that Yuri and I were talking back and forth. See, she's chatting with me over here, and this is me talking. And this is like literally stuff that we were talking about. And we sent them like
this is more personal, guys.
Or something message. Personal stuff's going to be in the book.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should change this. Is
this
anything
is
nasty in this thing? No. Good. Okay.
Baby, did you review that?
Yeah, I did, I think. Anyway, so literally chat messages. And we had maybe 5 pages of chats that we sent to them. And, well, we didn't send them. Yuri printed them out and then brought them into the meeting. And then it had like not just pictures. You can't just bring pictures. And I says, yes, everything I brought. Gift photos, video calls, pictures, remittance I brought. So did you have chat messages like this? Like that shows that you guys have been talking together. That has a date. Right. And also, let me see, I had an email in here too. See, this is our remittance. I sent an example of remittances, and yeah, here's one from our email account. You should have your name. It should have dates in there, as you can see, June 14th, and it has it would have your name, the name of the fiance, the name of the petitioner, everything. That's the kind of stuff that you want to have in there. And that basically you're saying we have a conversation that's going back and forth, and we've had this conversation. You don't have to go. We didn't have to go all the way back to the first time we ever talked, which was 2011. They just want to go back and just. We only bought 5 pages worth, so that was only like maybe a year, not even a year's worth, probably like a week's worth of talking, and then gave that to them to establish, hey, we're, messages like, I love you too, bye, talk to you later, things like that. Yeah, most
importantly, the date, and when you, right. With the conversation that shows both names.
Right.
So, anyway, Dev said, hello, what financial info can be given if fiance is a student and will graduate this March? What? But our primary support is his mother, who is a nurse. That means you guys need a co-sponsor if there's not enough income if there's no income for your fiance. That means his mother has to sign a separate I-134 with a Form 1040 and W-2.
Yeah, so you'll do 2 I-134s. One will have his name, and he'll fill that one out. He'll have an income. You have to put that in there. And then you have another I-134 that will have his mom or father or whoever's supporting you guys, whoever's your co-sponsor. They'll have to fill out that other one, and then they'll have to provide evidence that they make enough money. That would be evidence would be W-2, which is a tax form. It could be 1040, and then things like verification, employee verification, all that stuff will be included along with them signing the I-134 stating that if you guys have any problems, they're going to take care of it, that kind of thing. That's what the I-134 has.
Trina David said, you mean we can send copy of our so-so personal chats? Yes, they want to see the personal chats to know that your relationship is legit.
Exactly.
Okay, next.
And that's what they're trying to establish. Okay, where
Kenny,
we at?
After the I-129F, okay. Last question, Yuri and Bruce. Did you ever use events? We did that.
I read that one.
I had but a bunch of proof. We already answered
that one.
Bruce and Yuri, my question is how many pages of chat log they need for K-1 visa? For me, some people would bring like 100 pages, like a book 300 pages.
I don't think you have to do all that. That's kind
you
of
don't have to do that. That's like overkill.
Yeah.
However, like what I did is, for example, the consular officer may or may not ask, but if they will ask, how do you communicate? Meaning, what's your form of communication? Where? So if you say we communicate via phone, that means you have to make a screenshot of your phone calls, and then if you say, oh, we communicate,
or phone logs, something.
Yeah, phone logs. If we communicate through Skype, so you gotta put maybe five screenshots of your phone logs, and then 5 screenshots of
right. Whatever you say, Skype. Whatever you tell them how you chatted, you have to be like, here's the proof.
Yeah, I have about.
We use Viber. 20. Here's the proof.
Yeah, I have about 20 because she asked worth? 20 pages all, but other people would print out a lot, like 100, 200, 300 pages.
Yeah, and it should be like showing that you have a relationship, not just like business transactions, but like, hey baby, how you doing today?
Yeah,
how's your day?
Like more intimate looking, like,
right, like,
hey baby, I miss you.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I love you.
And if you have a real relationship, you should have plenty of messages like that. You should be screening the message. You'd be like, oh, I can't send this. This is too personal. It should be like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so when she asked me that, I said, oh, Viber, email. So and then she's like, okay, let me see that, the proof of what you're saying,
Yes, that's exactly right. II says 4 weeks they put me in administrative processing, and the CS last update was April 20. 4 weeks. So like with the 221G, you have a limited amount of time to comply with what they want.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would come up with that 2007 chat. If that's what they're asking for, I would come up with it.
For it.
I would somehow, some way, it would magically appear in my hands, and then I would magically scan that magical thing that just got created out of thin air. I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. I would never tell you to do that, but you need to come up with that thing. Whatever they're asking for, it was me. I would magically have that thing. Just telling you. I was gonna put it like that. 12 says, thanks.
I will
review further. Awesome. Thank you for that $5, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you, 12.
Bank letter. Okay, I've got some other people saying what things that you should bring as far as evidence that you make a certain amount of money that is accompanying the I-134. And Linda's World, Steve says bank letter. He says employer letter and W-2. And then he says for I-134. Yep.
Yeah, you can show like a bank statement, or if that's where your money is sent by your employer. That way they can see the amount. And then they peace out. HT, I'm a bot. I'm not a person. Shut up.
What? Okay.
Sucking up, dude. Thank you so much. What is this video? Okay, we already answered that.
Yep.
Yes, everything I brought. Gift photos, video calls, remittance. Naso said, reading is fundamental. Jeez.
Okay. Lena's World says, I want a wrench. HT gotta go. Yeah, we should probably give him a wrench, huh? We don't have any. A wrench just means that you're a moderator in the group, that you can kick people out. Okay, you find a message. I'm gonna see if I can give this guy a wrench.
What's a wrench?
That. See that right there? Moderator.
Oh, Lena's World wants to be a moderator.
Yeah, we should make him a moderator.
What do you mean by...
He's always in the
lives.
Okay, let me see if I can do that while we're answering questions.
Yes, I had chats with the date on it. Oh, gosh. Even chats in Yahoo Messenger 2008 I brought, and there is a date also.
That's ridiculous.
But this is odd, though.
But, you want a 2007 message? Oh, let me dig that up. Boom, here it is. Scan it.
Even chats in
It would look exactly like 2008 chats, but it would have a different date on it. I would find it somehow. I'd find it on Paint.
Technica says, please subscribe to my channel. Yes, we will.
Okay, keep reading. I'm gonna make. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Lena's World should have a wrench.
Metrodad says, maybe your interviewer is having issues. That is weird.
That's weird. That's just weird.
Why don't you get a lawyer to appeal for this?
Maybe. You might have to get a lawyer.
Because this is so weird.
That's strange. What you might want to consider, also, is if you guys want to go this route, is have your petitioner contact his congressman and tell him what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And say, hey, I'm trying to get and what he'll say to his congressman is, hey, I'm trying to get my fiance, my future wife here. We gave the USCIS all the appropriate evidence. Here's their contact information. You know, especially if he's a serviceman, if he's been in the military, somebody's going to probably lose their job. So just something to think about. You got two options. You can find it magically, like I was saying, somehow. Another option is for him to contact his congressman, and another one is to get a lawyer. So I guess that's three options.
Yeah, I mean, if you know, what's most effective is really contacting our congressman or getting a lawyer. And
that unfortunately is going to cost more time and more money for you, and that just sucks. I don't know what the guy's talking about. And anybody in this room, can you guys know of anybody
more than what the consular officer
Sounds
needed?
Like it. Sounds like it to me. But don't let it. What you don't want to do is let the time go too long, because if you just sit on it, something bad's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be way harder if you let it expire. Don't let it expire.
Yeah. The preferred record of income is complete income tax return. Yes, that's what my interviewer was checking for.
W-2 is another thing they look for.
The Form 1040, and was like scanning about what's in there, not just the income, but other things. Because that's what really shows your income, your contribution.
Yeah.
The preferred... Oh, okay. Totally off-topic code name, but I managed to get a flight to the Philippines for a low price with a short flight time with comfortable seating and round trip.
Awesome.
Congrats, code name.
That is good. Steve says, I did
one chat per month from start of relationship. Yeah, like
That's
that. Not move. Like 300 pages, you know.
I says, thank you, Bruce and Yuri. I'm going to tell my fiance. Yeah, definitely tell him.
Yeah, you're welcome, sis. And I hope that you can get it fixed soon, you know.
Yeah, don't
because
wait.
You have a deadline with your...
Yeah, 221G is a deadline.
It's urgent because once you had your medical exam and you submitted it to the interview... That's actually the stamp of your visa. Meaning you had 6 months. You have 6 months from the time you did your medical exam. Which means by now, that means you have less than maybe 5 months now left. So it's gotta be, you had to take action. Maybe get a lawyer, call a congressman, so that you can get approved. Because you did everything that the requirements of K-1 visa that they needed from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let
This
me
part
see.
says, Dev, you mean that Dev Fabular. Thank you for the answer. You're welcome, sis. Wait, is that a guy? No, that's a guy, Dev. You're welcome, Dev. Trina David. I mean, we have some naughty chats. Is that needed too? No, that's why you gotta scan and select which ones are like only sweet, no naughty words.
You
like,
can.
I mean, you can, but you know that's.
I mean, they want to know your business. Show them, embarrass them. You know
depending on how nasty the conversation is, if it is, you know,
you
pretty too personal, like if it's beyond I love you, I miss you, baby, it's up to you.
I mean, you can get pretty explicit because nowadays chats have pictures in them. So I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway. I says thank you, Bruce. Yeah,
IRS website offers transcripts. Yeah,
yes, right. Yep,
I intend to pack the package up with more than enough documentation.
That's what you do. Go overboard with it. Don't give them a reason.
Yeah.
To block you. You know.
You have to give those copies to your foreign fiance so that your foreign fiance can have all. Your foreign fiance needs all the documents from you as affidavit of support.
Metroid Dad, so self-employed tax papers are better to show. Self-employed tax paper.
Yeah, 1099. Is it 1099?
Yeah.
Self-employed. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
1099. I mean, you still have to do taxes, so you just want to show them. You're just trying to show them that you make enough. To take care of your foreign fiance. That's all. And it has to be at or above the poverty line for your state. Codename Studio says for anyone looking for a movie, mostly conversation. Okay. Philippine Scenes, how you doing?
Hi, Philippine Scenes.
You guys didn't know Philippine Scenes is a YouTuber, has scenes from the Philippines. Ironically enough. Eye on You News.
How are you?
In the house, how you doing? Eye on You News, also a YouTuber. Check him out. Very personal, information on his YouTube channel. Very deep, very emotional. Great content. Bears his soul on there. So, Eye on You News says, "Is it true that you cannot bring your fiance here if she has been to jail or for any reason?" It's not that simple. There's certain crimes they seem to look for when your fiance does this form called a DS-160. They're looking for certain things. They're looking seems like they're looking for like terrorist acts. They're looking for anti-U.S. government stuff. They're looking for that kind of thing. IONU News. They're not looking for like petty crimes or something like that. There are a couple things that can get you denied, but they're pretty serious. So most people don't have those problems.
It depends on what kind of crimes they are, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What you can do, ION News, is look in the DS-160. There are certain crimes that the U.S. look for, like terrorism.
Yeah, and they do check. They do check.
Human trafficking. What else? Do you intend to do prostitution in the United States? Stuff like that.
Sell drugs. Like if you sold drugs, they're pretty serious about that one. I don't know if you get denied for that, but they ask that like a couple times, right?
Yeah.
They ask a couple of. They keep asking the same question. Like, why are they asking the same question?
They
depends. Must really want.
We'll send us a message on Facebook.
And they can lie, but
on what kind of crime?
They actually research the person. So plus you have to go and get a record of all your crimes.
What your fiance can do is get an NBI clearance and see if what's on her record.
Right.
That way you'll know, what's the thing that has to be done. Because if it's not a very serious crime, then that's fine.
For example, drug use, drug pushing, selling. That's serious. Seems more serious then, and this is just me, this is just my opinion, guys, based off of us going through the process and talking to lots of people. I'm not a lawyer, but seems like they're looking for drug dealers rather than drug users. Like if you got picked up for drug use, it kind of seems like they treat that a little bit different. They just want to know that you're not a drug abuser. So that's what it seems like anyway.
Yeah. Ria Matias said, "What's the first step to renew a green card for removal of condition?"
That's a good question.
Oh, I-751. What's the first step? First step is to fill out the document called I-751.
And you got to do that how many months before the expiration?
3 months before your 2-year conditional green card expires.
There you go.
And then, yeah, we have a video about it. Check us out. Check us in the Yuri Bruce and then type I-751 conditional green card Yuri Bruce, and that should appear.
Right. By the way, that's on YouTube. Long. Go to YouTube, type in Yuri Bruce, and then I-751, and then you'll find Yuri walks you through it, start to finish.
I cannot walk through all of it and say it in all.
Yeah, it's very detailed.
It's very detailed.
Many parts to it, but we talk about all of it in a 2-part series. All right, I think we should cut this short. I think that's all the questions. We got 20 people remaining on YouTube. We got 6 people remaining on Facebook. Let's cut this thing short. Because we've been going over an hour.
Okay, no, we started pretty late, but yeah, we've been almost an hour.
Special thanks to you, to Wantu, Amoris Del Caribe, Lena's World for being an administrator.
Dan the driving man, is that new?
No, that's old.
Oh, okay.
But thanks anyway,
Thank you, Dan. Anyway,
appreciate you.
And HT, our moderator, and Lena's World.
Yep, thanks for moderating, helping us out. And all these people that's scrolling across here, like this guy here, this Benjamin K guy going over there, and then that's David Thomas guy, and this guy, Michelangelo. Thank you. And Tim H. And
thank you, Philippine Scenes, and everyone. Check out Philippine Scenes for what kind of video? For Philippines.
Philippine Scenes.
Philippine Scenes. Okay, thank you guys. Subscribe in our YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And thumbs up, Facebook.
See you later, Facebook.
Thumbs up.
See you next week.
YouTube. For this video. And thank you so much, guys, for your continuous support. For those who want to join our regular live, it's going to be on Tuesday. We'll see you on lunch break. We miss you all.
Yep, and look out for our book that's going to be released real soon. Keep joining us for ways to get a free copy of that book for your phone.
Is there another
Is this the last question we want to ask?
Has to be filled out.
Archbishop says, I want to make sure...
Another form called I-765 Employment Application. Okay, guys.
But that's a part of the I...
That's a part of the I-485.
Yeah.
But you have to attach that form. I-765 Employment.
Yeah, it's all part of one package. Okay, that's it. We're out of here. Peace out. Lena's World. See you guys later. Bye. And we are out of here. Wait. I forgot to do something. Let me see if I can... yeah, this. Boom. You like that? You like how I just did that?